So yesterday I went to Ulta. I was not planning on going to Ulta. I had nothing that I needed to buy. I wasn't out of anything. I had no reason to go to Ulta, but somehow I ended up in their parking lot. So of course I had to go in and take a look. And I kind of blacked out and spent way too much money, to be honest. As you can see, this is a little bag, but it's stuffed to the brim. It is full of stuff. So I ended up spending way too much money. I'm kind of mad at myself, but then also kind of not, because it's makeup and I love it. But yeah, I wanted to do a haul for you guys so you can see what I picked up from Ulta. So let's just get into the video. First, I want to get the biggest things out of this bag because they're kind of annoying me. But I did pick up the Real Techniques Bold Metals collection. These have been out for a while. They're not new by any means. These are the ones that I picked up. But I've always wanted them and I just never bought them. And since I was blacked out, I kind of just threw them in my basket and I didn't realize it until after I left. But you know, I'm happy I got them. So the first one that I got is the Arched Powder Brush and it looks like this. The second one is the Flat Contour Brush. I think this one might be new. I'm not positive, but it was on a display with other new stuff by Real Techniques, so I'm not positive. And the last one is the Tapered Blush Brush. I've been wanting this one specifically for a very long time. So I haven't even taken these out of the packaging yet. Let me do it right now and see how it feels. Ooh, so it feels very soft. It's very soft on the skin and I think it's gonna be perfect for applying blush to the apples of the cheek. Also, side note, I'm really sick. I'm kind of like recovering from a cold right now. So I apologize for all the sniffling that I'm gonna be doing in this video. It's kind of freaking annoying, but can't control it. Only God can control it. So the next thing I got is an oldie but a goodie. It is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. And this was popular years ago and I used to be obsessed with this. I think about 3 years ago, this used to be my go-to foundation and lately I just haven't been happy with any of the foundations I've been wearing. And so I decided to pick this up and give it a try. I'm wearing it today. It seems to be the perfect color match. I love the finish and honestly, I'm really happy with it so far. So if you haven't tried this foundation, definitely pick it up. I have combinations, not quite oily, but not quite dry skin, and this seems to work just fine for me. I don't think it would work that well for dry skin because it is supposed to be mattifying. But yeah, if you have like combo or oily skin, I think this would be really good for you guys. Next is something that I'm really excited about. It is by It Cosmetics and it's called Bye Bye Redness. And it looks like that. And I got this specifically for the scarring that I have on my cheeks. If you guys have watched any of my videos, then you know that I did suffer from cystic acne, and because of that I have a pretty good amount of scarring along my cheeks, and lately I feel like it's been peeking out from my foundation a little more than I would like. So I decided to pick this up so I can kind of conceal it. And this is what the bottle looks like. It is a really, really thick consistency. It kind of reminds me of the Revlon Color Stay Mousse foundation. It kind of looks like the same consistency, but I did use this today and as you can see, you can't see any peeking at all of my scarring from my foundation. And it worked really good. The only thing is this is really thick, so a little bit goes a long way and you definitely don't want to cake it up on your skin, but it does do a really good job of concealing any redness or scarring that I have. So I'm really happy with it so far. This next product, I really don't even know why I got it or why I chose this specific thing or why I chose this brand. I don't know. Like I said, I blacked out. I don't know how it happened, but it is the Dermablend setting powder. It's so random. I've never heard anyone talk about this powder or really even this brand. I know this brand is supposed to be really good at covering like tattoos. I know they have a really thick foundation that'll cover tattoos really well. But I was just browsing Ulta and I saw this, so I was like, why not try it? The thing that drew me to this product is that it says that it will enhance wearability of your foundation for up to 16 hours. So I thought that was pretty cool. this is what the powder looks like. It's just like any other translucent setting powder. I did use it today all over my face and it seemed to work just fine. So since this is my first day wearing it, I guess we'll see how it wears and if it really does live up to the 16-hour claim that it makes. Not that I wear my foundation for 16 hours, but you know what I mean. This is something that I'm really excited about. I know I said I'm excited about the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness, but this is something that I'm just like loving already. So it is the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in Radiant. And this is just a highlighter and it looks like that. And I decided to pick this up, one, because it was so cheap, this was only $6, and two, because it reminds me of the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. And if you guys watched my last video, then you know that the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit broke me out and I can't continue to wear it, so I was on the hunt for a new highlighter, and I thought I would try a cheap one since why not? And I did wear this today on my cheeks, and so far I am really loving it. For being only $6, I think it works really well and I'm very impressed so far. The only thing about this is that it is a little bit chunkier than I would say the Anastasia Glow Kit. That's more finely milled, but this powder is a little more chunky, so the glitter is a tad bit more chunky than one of those highlighters, but it doesn't really bother me. I still think it looks really nice on the cheeks, and that's something that I can live with, but if you guys can, then I would kind of stay away from this highlighter. But for $6, I would say you can't really beat it. This is a really awesome product. The last thing I got is a body item, and it is the Tan Towel Half Body Application Towelettes. I tend to like to be tan all throughout the year, not just summer. I am kind of pale right now, so don't judge me on that. But I usually like to use self-tanners. I don't go in any tanning beds, so I kind of have to turn to self-tanners to give me the kind of glow that I like. And I used to use the tan towels about a year ago, and I remember really liking them, but I never ended up repurchasing them because I did have the Saint Tropez Dark Mousse self-tanner, which I'm not really that big of a fan of, to be honest. I was just trying to go through it, but I can't even finish it, so I just decided to pick up these tan towels because I like them way better. So when I self-tan my body, I tend to only do my upper body, to be honest, just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing my whole body because that's a lot of work. But also, now that we're getting into winter, or not winter, fall, what am I talking about? Now that we're getting into fall, I'm not going to be wearing any shorts, so I don't really need to tan the lower half of my body. So these half body application towelettes will be perfect just for my upper body, and they claim to have enough product on the towel to do your entire upper body. So let's hope that's true. I've only ever used the full body ones, and it was enough product to do my full body, which I was pretty surprised about. But the thing that I like about these is that they dry really quickly, and so you don't have to, like, when I self-tan, I know I just like sit there naked for like a long time until my self-tanner dries, which I don't really find being naked comfortable. I know a lot of people like to like run around the house naked, but I don't. Like, I like to be wearing like fuzzy socks and like flannel pajamas and like a robe. I don't know, I'm a grandma, I guess. But these dry really quickly, so you don't have to just sit there waiting for your self-tanner to dry and not be sticky, so you can kind of put your clothes back on. Another thing I really like is that it doesn't give you that really sticky feel that a lot of self-tanners give you after applying them. The only thing you do have to watch out about these is that they do rub off on your clothes or on your sheets, usually the first day after you apply it. So that is kind of a downfall to them, but it's not like anything awful or anything. It's just kind of like a little bit of self-tanner residue, which I don't really care about. But that's the only downfall that I have found to the tan towels. So that is all I got from Ulta. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye! I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for my next one. Why am I talking like a freaking cowboy? That is all that I got from Ulta. I hope you guys... Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Who am I? They do tend to kind of rub off on any clothes. Sorry, I had to burp. Slow down, bitch. Slow down. Is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. Oh my gosh.